They change destinies
Ready to go?
and make the impossible real.
Find the physio.
For people with low vision or blindness,
Good boy.
they're the constant companions who transform their lives.
Very nice.
This is the story of one of Australia's most trusted charities
Yeah. Quentin, you're ready to go, buddy.
and the dedicated animals they nurture for a vital role.
Good boy, Elmo.
Welcome to the extraordinary world of guide dogs.
On this episode,
This will be my first move being completely blind.
The daunting task of moving house.
It's going to be pretty scary.
Will fancy footwear help guide dog Rocky cope with the change?
Good boy.
that's it.
I haven't really ever let challenges stop me before, and I have a mantra that I say, you people with disability can do all things, we just do things differently.
Moving house is stressful for anyone.
But myself as a person who's completely blind, it has its additional challenges.
Have you seen my marker?
Have I seen your marker? No.
Moving state is even bigger.
Originally, I am from Queensland and I've been dying to get back there. I'm so happy that we're finally going.
Steph, husband Rob and guide dog Rocky are heading for the Sunshine Coast after years of Melbourne's cooler climate.
This will be my first move being completely blind.
And it's going to be a huge first for Rocky.
I think Rocky probably won't know what's going on at first. His personality does suit an apartment dog. When you're matched with a guide dog, they match you with their temperament and your lifestyle. So Rocky was picked because he is quite a relaxed dog, but I think he'll love having the space. He'll also take his cues from me. If I'm relaxed, he's relaxed. He also knows when I'm stressed and he'll stop and give me a little nudge or a little cuddle or that sort of thing and really help me, which is really lovely. Oh, I've got to pack that.
Despite Steph's positive disposition, she's had a lot to deal with.
I was diagnosed at the age of 19 years old with a degenerative eye condition called cone rod dystrophy. And the doctors told me that they didn't know if I would fully lose my sight or I might go completely blind in 12 months' time. It might be 20 years or it might not happen at all. So for me, that was a really shocking thing to hear. I'd never known anyone with vision loss. To be completely honest, I thought my life was over. I was really, really lost.
Here you go.
Ended up being 10 years, and in that 10 years my sight slowly deteriorated, and at the age of 30 I was completely blind.
Good boy.
I am worried though, because when I moved into this apartment I could still see a fair bit. I think I probably had about 40% vision. So when I'm walking around in our apartment, I know exactly where everything is because I put it there.
I can navigate around and it's almost like I've got that photographic memory.
I know what the beautiful view's like from the 24th floor over the city, and I can imagine it. So it's going to be pretty scary. It's the first time I've ever moved being blind. I'm going to have to relearn the environment.
As Steph faces the prospect of coping with a brand new city, she's also mindful that constant companion Rocky will be facing some challenges of his own.
For Rocky, I think the biggest change for him will be the weather, because he was born in Victoria and dogs don't regulate their heat like humans do. So the weather will be a definite consideration.
And on moving day, the Melbourne weathers come out to say farewell as the Sunshine Coast says hello. As soon as they're settled in, guide dog mobility instructor Jason is on hand to help with the family's daunting task of starting their new life in Queensland.
hello.
Hi Jason.
Hello, how are you?
Good, nice to meet you.
Likewise, lovely to meet you. Hello, mate.
A vital first task for any person with low vision or blindness in a new place
Feel my way around. I'm still getting used to navigating the new house.
That's all right.
is to learn the routes they need to get around and that's where Steph and Jason are starting.
I can't expect him to have a Google Maps downloaded in his mind.
So once you hit the curb, the button's going to be on your left-hand side.
Okay.
So you may not...
So it's a real 50-50 partnership, and you need to build that bond and trust with your dog.
That's it, straight on.
Because if you don't have that, they may not listen to you.
On the approach, just keep telling him straight on.
Straight on. Rocky.
He's just going around the corner.
But Rocky's meant to be going straight, and on a busy intersection, this could be dangerous.
Find the
A
ball.
little bit further to your
Find
right.
the ball. Find the ball.
That's it. Go with him.
So what Rocky's doing when he's pulling to the left, he's trying to predict what I want.
This is all about practice.
Forward. Straight on.
Because I'm learning where I am in space and I'm asking him to go forward. There's not really a forward for him because we're about to hit a road. And he's predicting, oh, well, she's saying this, so she probably just wants to go left around this corner.
Forward. Straight on.
A lot of people assume that you can say, oh, Rocky, find the physio, and he'll just know. But it's not. There's so much involved in it. You know, you can't just get out and go and do that.
That's it. Good.
Good boy. Find the ball.
Lovely.
Good boy. Good boy. So good. Okay.
Steph and Rocky need to learn specific routes for Rocky to navigate, and this first one is getting Steph to an important Pilates class.
All right. Hey. Switch on. Switch on. All right.
All right, whenever
Let's
you're
go
ready.
forward.
Something that I didn't even think about when I was losing my sight was how it would affect my balance. You know yourself, if you close your eyes,
Straight on.
your balance isn't as good. So it's important for me to work on my core strength, and Pilates does that for me. So to get Rocky
That's it. Straight
to be
on.
able to take me there so I can do it independently and do it regularly is very high up on my list.
That's a physio. Physio. Good boy.
Now it's a case of learning by repetition.
Now
Good
go to
boy.
counter.
Find the counter. Find the physio.
Yes.
Good boy.
Very good.
Good boy. Find the physio, Rocky. Find the counter.
There are no shortcuts for guide dogs and their handlers, and this is just one of dozens of routes Steph and Rocky might need to learn.
Lovely. Well done.
Boy. You're a little star. Good boy.
It's time for Rocky to have a well-earned rest, especially after such a busy morning in the Queensland heat. As the afternoon heats up, it's back home for the next lesson in how to cope with their new climate.
There's different heats that you can work guide dogs in, and part of that is because of how hot the pavement and the roads get. You know, as a human, you don't want to not wear shoes on burning hot pavement. It's extremely uncomfortable and your feet can burn, and that's where the boots come in. So they've got the rubber on the bottom, so that keeps their feet all safe from the heat.
That'll give them that protection from the heat.
As a human, you've got a right foot and a left foot.
Yep.
Are they the same?
Yeah, these ones are really good. They're made for any foot, so there's no
Okay.
specific one for a specific foot.
It's really important for him to be able to have those, and unfortunately sometimes I need to be able to get out and be able to navigate and be able to cross a road or that sort of thing back into the aircon, and that's where the boots come in to protect his feet. He's generally pretty chilled with new things.
Yeah, he's not really
He's just being very lazy at the moment. He's not helping me out at all, but at least he's not fighting it. So, and you know, we've been a team now for 4 years, a guide dog team, and so you know, we've built this trust, and so I think that's helping me out a little bit here too. Front, there's your toes at the front.
So you might find when we get him on, he might be reluctant to want to get up because it's not normal for him to be wearing them. So we'll just really encourage him to start moving around in him. That's it. Good
boy.
That's it. You can keep your instructions. I'll take the bag. Get that away.
Good boy.
If you just want to come towards my voice, over to your... Yep, that's it.
Come on.
No, let's get it that way. That's it, encourage him towards you.
Come on.
That's it.
Rocky.
That's it, and he comes over. That's it.
Good boy.
That's it.
Good boy.
That's it, very good. Give him a treat.
Good boy. Come on.
That's it.
Yeah.
Atta boy. So that's
Good,
there.
whoa, good boy.
Very good.
Good boy.
Here you come. There's the couch there. You can just come. That's it. Good, lovely. He's starting to move around a lot more nicely.
It's very funny when we put the boots on Rocky. I can hear him, even though I can't see him. I can hear that he's prancing around and being silly in them. It's important to make them sort of a fun thing so they are okay with wearing them, because it's strange for them. He's happy to play in them. He's not trying to pull them off or lick them or anything like that, or rub them off, so I think he's doing pretty good. Aren't you?
Was that a tap once for yes, Rocky?
Good boy.
He's got, yeah.
He's walking quite quickly in them,
Yeah.
which is surprising.
And what else do you do when you have new shoes except take a stroll to show them off?
He's doing really well.
Yeah.
Well, it feels like it anyway.
It seems like a new life on the Sunshine Coast is going to suit this close-knit team.
He is a mobility aid, but he's not just a mobility aid. I wasn't keen on getting a guide dog because I'm not really much of a dog person, but now, man, I call him my child, and he is so spoiled. And I miss him and I worry about him constantly. Like, it's just, I like to call him a bit of a double dog. He helps both myself and my husband with our mental health, as well as being a guide for me. We have such a special bond, and he's so much more than just a mobility aid.
You can support the amazing work of Guide Dogs Australia by donating to the Petspiration Foundation this August. Help PETstock raise $200,000 by donating in-store or online. Your generosity will transform lives.
You can't be tired already. You're tired.
Next time on Born to Lead,
I don't want to give her away.
an agonising decision for Naomi
Steady.
as her beloved Maggie is ready for retirement.
Will I be able to love another dog?
Hi, I'm Dr. Danny. If you enjoyed this video, then please remember to subscribe to the Bondi Vet YouTube channel. Click on the screen now to continue watching more great content.